This is the Backbone Pro. While I've never used a device like this, I am very intrigued and honored at the chance to take a look at this device as it was sent to me by Meta and Backbone to give my thoughts and opinions on it. I must say, I am in no way, shape, or form a mobile gamer, and I'm wondering if the Backbone Pro will change my mind to get me on this mobile gaming kick that so many people are on. So without further ado, this is my review on the Backbone Pro. The Backbone Pro comes in at $169.99 and has several features. Compatibility with iPhone 15 and 16 and most Androids, 40 hours of battery life, and Bluetooth connectivity are just a few things to start with. The controller is looking better than ever in this new black dark tone that has high gloss finishes that are super sleek. With the new model, Backbone has also increased the comfort of the controller by growing the handle sizes and softening up the grips that work really well if you hold your controller with both third or fourth finger grip styles. Inside the box was an instruction manual that showed you how to insert your phone and connect it to a USB-C connector that's on the Backbone. It also came with some adjustable sizers that will help your phone fit nice and snug. I must say, it was a bit difficult for me to get them to go into place in the designated spots, and I did not want to put a lot of pressure on them that I felt that it needed to work. Luckily, I didn't need these anyways. One major thing that the box seems to not include is a charger. The device requires a charger that is at least 1 watt and a max of 5 watts in order to charge the Backbone properly. This is a bit of a shame for the price of the Backbone. You would think it would be included. The controller's button layout is pretty nice as the Bluetooth and charging port are located at the bottom of the grips for easy access and for any cords to stay out of the way. The controller expands and contracts very easily and has nice spring-loading feel to it. Left bumper and right bumper are really close to each other, and I can see if people with bigger fingers might press them both at the same time. The joysticks feel very responsive and are full-sized with texture on them for smoother gameplay performance. The D-pad has a triple injection mold with carbon peel design to reduce click noise, and it definitely feels great. There's even a screenshot button to capture those moments on the fly, which is a nice touch. The Backbone Quick Access button allows you to launch the Backbone app with ease as well. And for those who like to map buttons to the back paddles, we even have the M1 and M2 buttons. I also was sent the Backbone carrying case, which comes in at $24.99. The case is something very nice to have while traveling so your Backbone does not get damaged. The case is made of a hard plastic with a gray, soft material that feels very high quality. Inside the case was also covered with a nice felt material to prevent your Backbone from being scratched. Overall, the Backbone fits nice and snug into the case and is well worth having if you think you're going to have your Backbone get damaged in any sort of way, and really does come in handy if you're carrying it in a suitcase while flying. Placing your cell phone into the Backbone Pro is pretty easy and pretty straightforward. The only problem is that my cell phone case is too thick even without the adapters, and I wasn't able to plug it into the USB port at all. With my cell phone case off, I was able to get the USB port to plug into my phone. I feel like it's kind of a shame that the USB port isn't on some sort of tether, as we could avoid this problem altogether and it would be universal fit for all cell phone cases. Nonetheless, as soon as I was connected, the phone felt like it was held in place fairly snugly, and what really amazed me is the weight felt really nice. I'd say it's less than an Xbox controller, but I guess it would really depend on the weight of your phone. Up next, I had to set up the Backbone app. Of course, you have to follow all the prompts, which is kind of a pain as you have to sign into all your accounts that you want connected to your Backbone account. Then you also have to make your Backbone account. Once all that was out of the way, the Backbone app was finally ready. The app is really nice. Everything works very smoothly, and you can find just about anything you want to game, whether it's with your Xbox library, PlayStation games, Apple games, and so much more. It's really nice to see what you can use the Backbone Pro for, as it really does seem to be the ultimate on-the-go machine for gaming, and I was super excited to see how it works. Of course, the main reason I wanted to use this was for my MetaQuest and to use the new Xbox Cloud Gaming app with it. So firstly, I needed to make sure that my Xbox was enabled for remote play, and then it was onto the cloud gaming with my own phone first. I decided to check out Forza Horizon first with the phone connected to the Backbone Pro. The game actually ran really well. I think most of it has to do with your internet connection, and I would highly recommend a solid one at that. Nevertheless, it seems to run, and I chose Forza as it seems to be the most demanding, and the racing would test the lag of the inputs. For the most part, it was dead on, but I could definitely tell there were spikes here and there from lag. Still very impressive. I must say, by this point, the Backbone Pro was definitely starting to grow on me, and I really wanted to keep gaming with my mobile device. Now on to what I really wanted to do. The whole point of the Backbone Pro for me was to use it with Bluetooth to pair to my Meta Quest 3. Quest now has the official Xbox Cloud Gaming app, which allows you to remote play and make huge screens right in your very own play space. This made playing Xbox games for me that much more cool. Forza Horizon was once again running amazingly on the Meta Quest via the controller of the Backbone Pro. In fact, better than it did on my phone. This impressed me a lot, and I am so glad that I got to use the Backbone Pro as a controller with it. The connectivity is really smooth, and playing Forza on a huge screen made it that much more enjoyable. There was barely any lag, and the Backbone Pro felt very responsive in this high-speed game. I think this is how I'll be playing my flat-screen games from now on, using the Backbone Pro. The Backbone Pro can also be used for standalone Meta Quest games such as Res Infinite and many others. Just be sure to check out the game's compatibility charts in the Meta Store. It must say Gamepad under the supported section. I think this is a really cool feature, and if you just want to use it as a gamepad on pretty much anything, you can do that. Overall, the Backbone Pro is an expensive device for what it is. I will say though, it is a very nifty one at that. Like I said before, I'm not a mobile gamer at all, but this thing really does make me want to use it and continue my flat screen play sessions on the go. It does make mobile gaming like Call of Duty and my favorite Octopath Traveler, Champions of the Continent, that much easier to play. So maybe I'm not a mobile gamer still, but the Backbone Pro is 100% enticing enough to make even full-blown VR players want to use it, and for me, that's good enough for a purchase, as it really does work well and feels great in my hands. So, as always, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you on the next video.